Hey, how you doing, Geminis? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well and looking forward to your year ahead. Let's see what's going on for Geminis. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel, as well as pressing the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, please check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, as well as any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Also, I want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please don't forget to press that notification bell and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So, I'm also giving out free private and personal readings. If you guys would like a free private or personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. What's going on with Geminis, please, bear? What's going on with Geminis? Gemini doesn't like many people, but people around them keep gossiping and talking or tormenting each other. Doesn't say why or when people will live out this drama or this karma, but bad news is there for anyone that begins with the letter C, K, R, or P. Oh, that was very specific. It says, are you seeing that bad news is always going to come to you in your mind if you listen to these people? They don't need to speak to you. Don't subject yourself to problems in their mind and leave them out. Ooh. Might have to look into your circles, Gemini, and see who begins with those letters and see who they are gossiping and spreading lies or rumors or even talking negative, evil, things that may not, serve you in life or even in the near future or whenever. So let's see what's going on for Geminis. Gemini knows not to speak nonsense to anyone and doesn't want to speak any gossip with anyone that is going to give them 2 weeks to wonder why they shouldn't have. Laugh because you always needed to speak about your mind and subject yourself to problems and see that problems are no longer yours. Are you with me? Try me and see if it's going to work with you and with them and with anyone else that's going to give you karma. Laugh because you don't need to speak to these people. They're just jealous or hurting or hating or mental or hurting or hating. Ooh. Okay. It says bad news is there for anyone that begins with the letter P, R, or L. They don't know how to say what's going on with them, but it does say they will live a good life and they will see good karma. Laugh with them, have fun with them, and see them in good light and always live a good life with them. Okay. That sounds a bit more positive. So let's see what's going on. All right. It says someone here doesn't know how to speak and doesn't want to say anything bad and never will. This person always wanted to be brutal to your mind and never tell you off and never wanted to be sorry for who they are. It says a jealous man or woman. Doesn't really say who they are, but it says a jealous man or woman wants to see you die in your mind of enemies and see that you don't have any bad news. Don't speak of it. Don't hear it. Don't listen to it. Leave it out. Subject yourself to good karma and study that. Okay. It says, I'm with you on this and I don't want to hear bad news. I'm not going to speak of it. I'll leave these people alone. I don't want to hear bad news comes to me. So certainly, Gemini, you wouldn't want to hear it too. I'm telling you, warning you, listen out for this. It does not mean that you shouldn't speak about it, but it does say that you can have karma listening to anyone that has any meaningful negative mind games to play on you or with other people. Jealousy is there. Leave it out. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. It says bad news is there for a Libra. Libra always wants to pick up the phone and talk or discuss things with you in bad ways. They don't need to and they don't need to speak to you. So don't speak to them. Leave them out. Okay. It says anyone that begins with the letter J will always give you that reason to believe it's going to work out in your favor. Lots of letters coming up in this region. It says, when I see that bad news comes, I know I need to work on it. I know I need to work on it in my mind or work against it. Working against it is going to help me to remember who they are. Okay. It says, I know I could tell you off or put you behind your mind or put you behind bars or put you in prison or put you in a negative place. When will you see that? But I don't want to. Just don't want to do that. 9 months later, you saw yourself in a good way. Where would you see yourself now if I didn't speak of you in a good way? I will speak of you in a good way. Leave me because I will not talk of you in a bad way. I know that I can speak to you and speak to you well. Just tell me off if you need to. Don't want to hear bad news is coming, but I could if I feel like it, and I don't want to hear it. So some of you guys really don't want to hear bad news is coming. People don't need to speak of you in that way, and people don't want to subject you to problems. It does say problems with police or negative karma is coming for some of you guys, or it may not. And it does say bad news is there for a letter beginning with L or R in their mind to believe it could happen. So don't laugh with this person. They don't want to hear the news is coming, and they will not see it. But it does say bad news for their mind with a problem with PRE, and negative memories of the letter CRA are coming to their minds. CRAPIE. Listen, this is some codes, honey. I don't know what's going on. It says someone said they will try you with code letters, or even tell you off, or even put these memories in your mind to say it's bad news. But it does say good news is coming for you if you listen to them. So laugh if you hear this reading. If you speak to anyone else that has good karma and tells you about this, or maybe even tells you that their name is a certain letter of what it was you heard in this reading, give yourself a clap because you won. Okay. It says, I will try you anyhow I can, and I will work with you, and I will support you. Just listen to me and you'll be given a good time in your mind. Don't listen to bad name calling or problems with people that are going to be bad to you. Don't listen to it. Bad men are there, bad women are there, and always pushing negative karma in the air and trying to support their minds. It says bad news for them. Leave them out. Okay. Says, I will work with you and help you, Gemini, and I will sort this out. I suppose we could date one day or see you in a mind game of mine. I don't want to see you bad. I don't want to see you negative. I don't want to see you in a bad mood. I just want to help you. So someone wants to help you. Doesn't want to give you any bad times. Okay. Says, I love you and I want to support you, and please believe I will support anyone around me that gives you good karma and loves you, and I will send them back to their mind and say, give this person a good time in their mind to work on. It's not any problems, but it's good karma. Just love yourself and work on that. Okay. Says, I will see you one day in court, and I will not want to see you again in their mind game. Do not speak to me if you have problems. I will never give you a problem, but I will see you one day if you feel like it's going to be there. Just don't worry if it's not, because I don't want to see you. And I won't speak to you again in your mind. I won't tell you off, and I won't give you good karma either. But I swear, if you tell me off, I'm going to tell you off. Leave me alone. So someone could be bothering or even borrowing someone else's energy to make them feel bad for another person around you, or maybe even, you know, making you feel bad in some way. But it says this person always looks for negative mind games of their own. It says these people are bad, and they don't need to speak of any negative karma again. They just need to speak to themselves and shut their mouths, shut their doors and close their lips. Be quiet. Okay, that could be another air sign around you. It says someone here doesn't need to speak, and this person always sees you in a bad mood. Gemini, when are you going to speak about them in a good mood? You can't, because you always see this person liberty taking, mentally draining you or punishing you or making you believe someone is negative or in a bad mood. Okay. It says, I will not hear any bad news and I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. I will kill myself is something that someone said, and you will never see them again. Say that word. It's something that someone did or said to you. Punishments was never supposed to be theirs, and they always said it would never happen. They believed that they didn't want to believe it, and they didn't believe it, and they didn't go through any karma or bad news about it. It says bad news is there again for the person that believes it, but they won't want to believe it. Are you trying me? Are you saying it's not working? I punished you. I put spells on you. I put root work, but I don't want to hear that you're always doing it to me. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear that you're always doing it to me, making me feel bad for my son or my children, my daughters, my people. Why are you listening to this mental health that they're struggling to push on you? A man here keeps weaving his mind into yours and pushing negative karma there. When will you learn it's not going to work? Earth sign male struggles to pay attention to good karma and doesn't know how to support himself. Earth sign male doesn't know how to give himself good karma and supports himself with bad news, or doesn't want to support others with good news. It also says this person doesn't want to see you in bad ways, but also gets the support or help from someone else that they don't even want to sleep with or stay with. This man does not want to see you again, but doesn't want to help you either. Doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to deal with you, but does not want to support her anymore. She's bad news. Okay, this could be an Aquarius, okay? It says the man doesn't want to even play mind games, and he never did. Where was he going with this? I didn't want to hear that he didn't, but he did, didn't he? Didn't he want to say something to me that he did to support you and give you bad news? I thought it was working, but I laugh because now I know it's never going to work. How can I feel like it's going to work and it's never going to work? Are you saying it's not working? So someone's trying to support bad news coming to you or someone around you, and it's not even working. I'm wondering why this person said to them that it was going to work and it didn't work. It says, I know because I lied. I didn't want to tell her the truth. I don't want her to know the truth. But she always believes that it's going to work, so let her believe it. This is definitely a liberty taker. She's always mentally ill and taking problems out on everyone else. When will she see that good news comes to her? Never in life, unless she subjects herself to good karma and leaves people alone and sorts that out. Okay, that's definitely an Aquarius. And it could be a water sign that could be, you know, helping you get that kind of information. It says no one knows why this person always laughs at you more than they do. Always laughing and taking liberties, always taking liberties and laughs at you. Gemini, can you see someone is laughing at you, or someone is taking the mickey around you and your friends? Let them see that it's no longer going to work. Earth sign is telling you this and telling you this clear. Water sign will never be punished if you have a water sign friend, or a female here that doesn't want to see you happy. Liberty taking. Can you see this Aquarius does not like people and always sharing negative news? Wants to know the water sign is in bad trouble and never will see them in a good way. Laugh because you'll see them in a better way than you'll see this evil person, or even another Gemini that sees that they don't have good karma will work around this person and see bad news can never be theirs if they work with them instead of against them. Okay. It says you all have to work on yourselves and try me. It says Gemini is not saying this, but Aquarius is saying this. Libra is saying it too, but try me. You always get good news if you work with me. It says bad news is there if you try the Libra, or even subject yourself to problems or fraud of the Gemini that doesn't want to support anyone else. It says try me, I will support you or anyone else that helps me. But if I help you, how will it work? I don't want to hurt you. I just want to work with you. So which way am I going with this situation? Should I talk to you? Should I support you? Scorpio is believing that you need to support them. And it says if you don't support them, you'll either go down with them in bad karma with mind games of others that keep playing mind games with them. And it does say bad news is there for you that don't listen to them, because they always have better news to give you on how to reel yourself away from the trauma or bad news or drama or bad memories or bad energy. Just to steal the mind games of anyone else's is never going to be enough. Listen to them and get yourself out of problems. Listen to them and speak to your mind. I am well. I'm guilty of nothing. I can push past this enemy energy and leave it out and never speak of it again. You hear me? You dirty HOE. Someone is saying you think you can get away with it, but I'm telling you, you can't, and no more can you. I will tell you why. Let me show you. Long time ago you did something, but you feel like you didn't do it. Long time ago you felt like you didn't want to, but you did. Long time ago you felt like you had something going on and it didn't work, but it did. But it didn't, and I know that it did. Someone's saying that they sold their soul to you to make you feel like it's going to always happen. It says it's not going to happen, so laugh because it will happen one day if you feel like it, and it won't happen one day if you try yourself and work on yourself and see how it doesn't happen. Laugh because you won. Gemini, you won. Listen to the Scorpio, you won if you laugh with them and support your own mind and subject yourself to good karma. Don't push yourself in problems of the past that doesn't work out in your favor if you ruin your reputation or rush towards potentially making sure you hurt yourself or a person involved. Rush towards your neighbors and your friends and make sure everyone is okay. Make sure subjecting yourself to good karma is going to work in your favor. Try me is what I said. Try me and I will never let it work for you. It says Leo, or a person that's passionate that it could happen to you or make it feel bad one day. It says bad one day, never in the future. It says never. I will never allow this to happen to you. I know that I could, but I know that I don't want to, and I will never let it happen to you. I will fight for my rights. I will fight for you. I will fight for my family. I will never let this earth sign mean mind game play you, or even people with the letter PRLGUNTUR. Whew. It says, I know that this mean mind game of her, the person that's always looking for you. She's mean. She's evil. Her name begins with the letter C or J or even H, R, or I. It says an earth sign man is always going to look for himself and wonder why he needed to say that, because he's mentally retarded or he evil. He evil is someone saying, someone says he's evil. Let me know that he's evil. I see it now, because I see my plans have not worked against you. It's never going to work against you, is it? It's never. And I know this because I'm hiding behind the shadows, looking at you and laughing. And I thought I could laugh, but now I know I can't. I laughed so hard that I couldn't even stomach my own mind games, and I couldn't even stomach the way you were looking at me or laughing at me. And I laugh now at myself. Look at me laughing at myself. I can't believe you did it. You won. You got away with it. You left me behind to wonder that it was never going to work, and it did. It didn't work, is what someone's saying. So trust me, it's never going to work, says Leo. You try me and hurt my mum or my dad or people around me, my parents, my family, and you're going to be subjected to fraud yourselves. Look at yourselves and believe that you'll always be harmed. Leave my mum alone. Leave my dad alone. Leave people around me alone. Leave everyone alone, is what this person is saying. You could liberty take all you want to, and I will sell you out and make you feel bad. Stop trying me and I will laugh at you. I will laugh at you. Say you're sorry to me, is what Sagittarius is saying. You say sorry to me. I'm not saying sorry to you. You say sorry to me. I don't feel like I need to laugh with you. I'm laughing at you. Say sorry to me. Ugh. That was a lot. Some of you guys might need to check out Libra's reading or Aquarius's reading. But that was a lot. Let's see what's going on with work. Let's see what's going on with work for Gemini. Gemini doesn't know how to spell the name of the person or even see them again. It says bad news is there for Scorpio, but I don't think it is though. It says this mean mind game of Gemini. Gemini knows they love Scorpio and want to protect them and save them by all means. It doesn't say that they're going to live out a good mind game of their own until they sort out who they are as a good friend to the Scorpio. But Scorpio will always see good karma come as long as they work together with Gemini and see they have trial and error and move past situations in their minds and live a good life. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the business side of things. Business is bad news. Bad news, says Aquarius. But Aquarius doesn't want to steal the ideas of Scorpio to say it's bad news. It says their own mind games have played them and they played themselves well. But it does say good karma is coming to both of them once they see that their life can change and move past the situation. It says bad news for any enemy that wants to see them win over their war, or even see them laugh together and have memories, have sexual memories, pleasure, passion reunited. Good karma is there. One day they will see their side of things and laugh and say, well, I did it. I worked on it. I didn't see any news or bad wars or negative mind games. I didn't. Who is punishing me and putting me down? It says work on yourself. You liberty takers, you always want to take revenge on others or maybe take revenge on me. I will never allow it, but I see that it could work. Just leave me alone. I will not sell my soul to you. Leave me alone, says the earth sign. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo or any other earth sign here. So let's see what's going on with love life. Love life for Geminis. Love life is supported by good karma and friends and family that want to stay with you or support you, looking for you to have a good life or even see you in a bad way. Some of them don't like you, but some of them do and want to punish you or put you down, but doesn't want to say it, or do see you in a good way, but don't want to speak it, or do speak about it, but don't want to say it to you, talk about you to friends or family members around you or people around you. Negative mental health is what they want to give you, but lies is what they're saying. Negative mind games. Leave them to it to wonder why it didn't work in your favor, or your favor will work. Just leave them to wonder why it's working for you. Let's see what's going on with Geminis that are single. Geminis that are single try and try again to work on themselves but don't know how, and leave themselves out at times with good love, passion, sex, or even try to work with others but don't know how. It says support yourself and your ideas and work with yourself. Love yourself. Good karma is coming. Ignore the bad mood or the bad negative mind games of others. Leave them out. Subject them to problems of their own mind. Leave them out. Make them feel ill or mentally retarded in their own mind for all the hate and drama that they gave you. Oof. Let's see what's going on with Geminis in a relationship. Geminis in a relationship wildly have good times in their mind, teaching each other new skills, new ideas, new things, guilty pleasures, happiness, drama-free, wanting to know the world is saved and happy. Looking forward to bad news is not going to be supported, and good karma is going to come to those who love you. All of you that love and support energies of Scorpio and want to know passion is going to be the next good thing, or personally seeing yourself, give yourself good reasons to believe that court cases is never going to be the answer to everything, or maybe even still the ideas of men that don't want to see bad news and don't need to pee off or push away. It says you all need to see punishment is what the Virgo is saying, but Virgo does not want to hear that punishment is always going to be bad for you. Scorpio sees that they don't need to be bad to each other, and love and life is going to take off well. Laugh because everyone is going to change or wonder why it happened. Good karma will come to you all one day. One day you'll see it, and you will see it personally. I will tell you this. Laugh because we're all going through a transformation. Jail sentences is not the answer or even the one. Give yourself brilliant ideas to work on and subject yourself to good karma. Laugh, says the Pisces. I will work with you. Personally, Scorpio has taught me something and told me off too, but I don't want to hear bad news, and I will support them. All of you need to support Scorpio and give yourself a happy ending. Support the idea of the female Scorpio, because she's certainly going to support your energies or your enemies to back off or leave you alone. It says good karma will come to you water sign females that do try to help the Geminis, and Geminis will try to help you and support your mind and give you good karma. Oh, so let's see what's going on with those that are going to be, or should I say those that are in marriages. Gemini loves the energy of Scorpio, and Scorpio loves the enemy in Gemini. Sometimes don't really like it, but sometimes does, because they can help them solve their problems or look into situations to solve their own. It does say good karma can come to them once they work on themselves and see themselves for who they are. Negative if they do see that. And it does say bad news is there for Scorpios if they don't want to see bad news comes to them, because Gemini does not want to play around, but does see bad news is there for Scorpios at times and doesn't want to say it's going to happen, because pushes them away and sees that they always get good karma in the ways that they think, or see that trial and error is always going to be supported. Leave me because I support my mind and I see that I can solve my own problems. I will leave you out and don't deal with you at all. That's the best way to deal with it. I don't need to speak to you or listen to you, but I will at times and take it on in my own way. I just don't want to listen to you always, but I wonder why you speak to me so much. Or let me know trial and error is never going to be supported by you in a bad way. Just know that I could live my life in a good way if I support the mental health of good decisions and problem solving and leaving out the negative. Leave it out. I know this and I support this. Okay. There's a lot. Let's see what's going on with yeah, some of you guys need to check out Aquarius reading. I'm hearing something chiming. But anyway, let's see what's going on with the individual star signs, Aries and Geminis. Aries loves the hell out of you. It says, Gemini, you will support us, won't you? You'll see good karma come to yourself when you do. Just try me, though. I will see that good karma comes to you if I want to. I'll support you if I want to, but not now. Just need to look at you first, study you, and think, where am I going with you? What's going on with Taurus and Geminis? Taurus loves the hell out of you. It does say bad news is there for you who want to work with Scorpio, but it says Scorpio does not want to see bad news for the Taurus. So why is Taurus looking at them in a bad way? Well, I need to see that they're bad. I don't think they're bad, but I need to see that they're bad. Why though, says the Gemini. Gemini does not want to work with Taurus if they feel like Scorpio is going to be bad, because Scorpio does not deal with them in a bad way. So look at yourselves, it says. Gemini says, look at yourself, Taurus, if you feel like you're bad. Bad news will come to you if you feel like you're bad. Okay. Let's see what's going on. This sounds like bloody a Michael Jackson song. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. It's too much right now. All right, let's see what's going on with Geminis and Geminis. Gemini does not want to see themselves in a negative way. Gemini loves you all and wants to support you all. Gemini knows that everyone is going to be guilty one day. One day, everyone is in bad moods or negative drama. When will this all end? We don't support it. Scorpio doesn't support it. Why do we support Scorpio? Because we are much alike and we see each other eye to eye. We don't like each other at times, but we see each other eye to eye. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancerian Gemini. Cancerian will never help you. Leave me out of it. Scorpio knows why. I will never support you. Scorpio knows why. You will know why I don't deal with you when Scorpio tells you why I don't deal with them. You don't need me. I need you. But you can support me. I love you and I don't love you at the same time too. You can support me, but I need you and I don't need you. You can support me too. Let me see if I can steal your mind and play mind games. I will play you in your mind and pretend. I don't want to pretend, but I need you and I need you and I need you. But I will support you if you give me good karma, but then I have to follow the same example. When will I learn? Gemini knows this and pushes you away and doesn't want to see you sometimes, but does push you away. Cancerians. So let's see what's going on with Leos and Geminis. Leo does support the ideas of Scorpio and Scorpio supports the ideas of Leo. So Gemini supports the ideas of Leos and Scorpios and want to know they can partner up and be friends. All of you guys subject yourself to good karma and work towards that and see yourselves in better communication and skills that are going to lead you both into problems in the mind, but never in the future or never in the reality or never in life. It says always follow your heart and subject yourself to good karma. Problems will be solved and good karma will come to you all. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Virgos and Geminis. Virgos wants to support everyone and all their friends and people around them. Gemini sees that Virgo doesn't want to be their friend right now and wonders why they're not supporting their clique. Doesn't say that they should, but they need to support their own time spent alone to figure out why Virgo is always negative or even mentally retarded at times on why they need to support themselves and never support everyone. Look at yourself. Don't trust everyone. Look at yourself. Gemini says, I have seen you and I've partnered up with you. I've dealt with you, but you don't want to see bad news come to you. You have to see good karma. So if you do, let go of some of your friendships. See that they're negative and see that their mind games are playing you. When will you see that? Laugh because you never see that, but you need to work on that. I leave you alone to wonder why. It says, I will work on myself and I'll never see bad problems come to me. So Gemini, where are you going with this? Gemini says you need to look harder, look deeper and solve the matter. Look into that properly and stop hurting people. Leave them alone. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Gemini and Libra. Libra doesn't care for you, Gemini, and always cared for Scorpio more than you, but doesn't really mind supporting you at times. Scorpio does say that Gemini needs support and does need support now. Good karma can come to them. Love and light is there. Good karma will come to you all if you support yourselves and the mind games of others. If you feel like they're good mind games, negative ones will never serve you. Good mind games of yours will support yourself and help you to support many things over time. Give yourself time to believe that karma is never going to be yours in negative ways. Positive ways are given to you by Scorpio. Scorpio is supporting you, Geminis, and giving you good karma. What's going on with Scorpios and Geminis? Scorpio loves Gemini and wants you to know that it's not time for you to say anything, but give yourself a hand. Give yourself time to remember that you are loved. You are loved and you are loved. Look at yourself. You're loved. Just support yourself in good karma and support yourself in good memories of that. Support us too and make us feel love. We are love and we are all love. We can work on this. We can solve these evil matters together. Solve our problems together. Solve our evil matters together. People that hate you or hate me or hate all of us. It does say bad news is there for you if you feel like Scorpio is always going to be the answer in your mind, but it does say you have to support yourself and make sure Scorpio is not manipulating you. But it does say Scorpio is not manipulating you this time. They will work with you and work with you well as long as you leave out the mind games of yours that are negative. It does say bad news is there for you if you don't want to speak to Scorpio ongoing. This time of year you need to and support your mind in good ways. It doesn't say bad news is there this time. Last year maybe, but this time it's good news. And maybe last year it was never there either, but you had to see what Scorpio was saying and may need to listen to them again. If you believe, you have to trust what's going on. They don't always want to mislead you, and some of them do have bad news, but some of them do have good news. Which are you following? It doesn't say it's bad all the time. Wondering why you don't listen to them is going to be you, or maybe understanding how you look at things. Maybe even studying them or studying the situation will help you. Just leave it out if you don't understand and move on. But if you do, karma will come to you in positive ways. Scorpio and you are nervous now, or nervous is going to be happening for you guys both. It says nerves are there, kicking you down with people persecuting you or probably charging you with fraud or negative mind games, never wanting you to probably give up yourselves to lies, dignity. Well, never mind, it says, I don't want to hear bad news. I just don't want to hear bad news, says Gemini. But I do know you have to support me, Scorpio, or Scorpio is going to be a problem to me. Scorpio doesn't want to support you in your mental health of negative karma. Are you going to change that? That way I can guide you and give you good karma. Leave me to wonder why you didn't do it if you didn't want to. But if you support me, I will support you. So if you support me, Gemini, I'm going to support you too and give you a good reason to believe we're on the same page. So let's see what's going on with Geminis and Geminis and Sag. Sag hates the hell out of Gemini, but doesn't want to speak about it. Doesn't want to say that they're bad news. Just supports them right now because they need to. They laugh because they wonder why they had to speak so much about them before, but didn't speak bad. It just said that they needed to support you, but you didn't understand who you were. You didn't really understand me as a person that loves you, and you didn't really care for me as that way. I did need you, and I needed you to support me. Did you support me? I don't think you did, but you always support yourself, and you wonder why it doesn't work out. It does work out if you support me. I will support you. We will work together, but you have to try what it is that you want to do first. I do not understand. Sometimes I do, but I don't, because I know that I'm working on what is right and what is wrong, and I don't think you do at times. But I feel like you'll work on it one day. You'll laugh and you'll get better to work on me and work on me well. Go on. You work on me well, I will work with you this time, because if you work with me well, I will work with you this time, but it's not in a bad way. It says, I will try you in a bad way if you want me to, but I don't think you need to. Seal the deal with your lawyers, or even punish yourself if you want to. I will not have to punish you. It says, just trust me. I'm going to support you. I don't need to speak to you about bad news. Don't want to hear bad news, so don't steal the memories of others or ideas of others and think it's going to work. Leave me to wash away the sins or the negative energies of men and women that don't know how to support you, Gemini, because I will leave you to understand why you need to leave us alone. Leave us alone and leave us alone if you can't understand the people that understand you. Oof, that was deep. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn, Geminis. Capricorn sells their soul to a devil always. Don't understand why they need to, and speak bad news to themselves always, but don't understand why they need to. They do, and they wonder why it works for them. Well, it doesn't work for them, but it does work for them at times. It doesn't this time, though, and it will not work for them always. It says bad news is there for a liar or a person that does not want to pay attention to their own mind games. Work on yourself, it says, Gemini, because these Libras are not playing with the Capricorn, and Capricorn is not playing with the Libras, and Libras does know why. See why it's going to work for you and Libra more than it will with the Capricorn. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius loves you and potentially wants to make love to you. Works on this all the time in their mind. Wants to wedge you, wants to take you out, text you, invite you out, speak to you and subject you to negative minds. Don't really play with them at times because they are nervous or pretend, but they do pretend, and I noticed that. I don't want to pretend with them, but I will leave them to wonder why I didn't want to see them this week or last week when they asked me out. Oh, what's going on with Pisces? Pisces and Gemini. Pisces does not want to ignore the fact that you all have good karma and will work on this. Laugh because you all did it, and you will work together and solve your issues. Laugh because you made it. You made it. You made it. Do yourself well and work together. Support each other and love each other. See yourselves in good karma. Don't see yourselves in any negative. Just try me and I will try you at times if you want to, but I will never see that. I will never want to see that, and I'll never see bad. I'll never see bad. I don't want to see bad, and I don't want to see you there. Stop thinking that way. Stop feeling that way. I don't want to see you bad. Okay. Let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Angel messages. All right. So angel messages for Gemini. Ooh. Let's just get these cards. Okay. It says gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Okay. Some of you guys may be getting some gifts, whether it's spiritual, mental, physical, or, you know, emotional, or whatever it is. Okay. So it says, hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So you might be getting some blessings from your angels, honey, or, you know, ancestors. It says career transformation. So some of you guys are getting a new career. Archangel Shamiel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's what's going on. So let's see what's going on with the universal messages. Okay. It says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. It says, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Okay. This one's coming up in reverse. Let's see what it is. It says the universe has my back. Oh, might be some things you need to work on first, Geminis. Okay, it says... Okay, this one's coming up in reverse as well. What is this? It says my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So some of you guys could be unhappy right now. Maybe that's why. So some of you guys need to change tune, honey. Tune up. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, it says there is a stream of love supporting your dreams. Okay, it says the presence of love will always cast out fear. So some of you guys need to work on emotions, love, feelings. Okay, also that's where you get your information from to solve your mental problems. Okay, so try to solve those feelings. Okay, let's see what numbers we have for you guys. We've got number 27. We've got number 16, number 9, number 2, number 4, number 3, and number 9. It says number 9. Number 9. It says number 9, but that already came up. It says number 7, number 6, and number 4 are going to be your best numbers. Okay, fair enough. All right, Gemini, that was your reading. Take care, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your year. Speak to you soon. Ciao for now. Bye. it says, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. One more message for Scorps. The presence of love will always cast out fear. That's that self-love right there, Scorpio. So that was an interesting reading. Let's see what numbers we have for you. We have number 12, number 16, number 19, number 83, number 4, number 27, and number 32. Okay, so those are the numbers for Scorpio. I will speak to you again in your next reading, my lovelies. Ciao for now. Bye.